Oh, yeah. All right, welcome back. And yeah, that's a little song from the band Slipknot. So I don't own the rights to that music, so don't fucking come for me, YouTube, you know. But I wanted to tell you before I forget. Alrighty, so welcome back. We got episode 4 of season 3, so that means episode 54 overall. Hell yeah. Alright, we got a lot more rocking to do, bitch. And before I forget, we still got a lot more rocking to do, bitch. Let me turn this off. I don't need the extra fan noise there. Sorry about that. You know I'm not gonna edit nothing. Fuck it. I got other shit I gotta do today. Family, I have 5 family members in town from Illinois. So yeah, alright, we got some rocking to do there. Hell yeah. So I get to see my mom, my sister, my nieces, and my nephew. So that'll be cool. So yeah, we're gonna do this review, part 2 of the Sick New World 2024 from April 27 of this year, 24. And estimated, they said they hit capacity, which is 85,000 people. So, wow. So we've already reviewed the first 6 band sets that I watched with my friends. Now we're going to go into the next set on the gold stage. Alice in Chains. Fuck yeah. Awesome. The first song they come out with is Again, In the Check My Brain, Hollow, Them Bones, Man in a Box, Nutshell, The One You Know, Wood, and then they finish up the set with Rooster, which Rooster is pretty much the song they like to finish up with a lot. The 2 times I've seen Alice in Chains now, they've finished up with Rooster. Very emotional song for Jerry Cantrell, in which that song is about his father, when his father served in the Vietnam War. His nickname or code name, whatever you want to call his name that they give the guys, you know, was Rooster. And Jerry Cantrell wrote a song about it. If you haven't heard this song, I'm sorry for you. Anyway, so Alice in Chains, 9 songs. Awesome set list. It was good. So the next guy out though he was Danny Elfman. Yeah, he was pretty much the lead singer and primary songwriter for the band Oingo Boingo, for those of you who remember that. And this is where I kind of took a break before the last 3 big bands that we're going to be watching. I was like, let me refuel, get me a little restroom break, had some food and water, had a little, like a frozen lemonade pop thing that was pretty good. So, Oingo Boingo was known for a couple songs, like Insects, one called Gray Matter. But the most famous Oingo Boingo song that I think of is called Dead Man's Party. It was even in a movie. I think maybe Weird Science, I should have looked that up. I say that a lot, but I just didn't. My research sometimes is like my editing. I don't do shit. I just kind of try to go off memory, and then my memory's shit. So it's just big piles of shit everywhere. But anyway, yeah, so I really didn't listen to Danny Elfman too much. I mean, of course, I heard it playing in the background as I'm going to, they're going to use the restroom. I'm going to get some food and get some more water and hit that little stand with the frozen lemonade things right there one more time. And but other than that, I really wasn't paying much attention to him. So then back to the gold stage was a band called Bring Me the Horizon. I just kind of learned about them that weekend. They got a huge following. Apparently, if you're going to be the next to last band on the gold stage at Sick New World, you must have a following, because That's the band that plays before the headliner. The co-headliner will be on the next stage right next to him at the red stage. So, Bring Me the Horizon, they had a huge following, and yeah, they jam. First song out was called Dark Side. Second song, Empire, Let Them Sing. Teardrops, Amen, into a song called Kool-Aid. Shadow Moses was like the sixth song out. Kingslayer with somebody named Baby Metal that apparently did a show on one of the other smaller stages earlier in the day. I don't know much about Baby Metal, but you got to come out there and sing with Bring Me the Horizon. So that was pretty cool for them. And a song called Drown, Can You Feel My Heart, Lost. During this song, though, they kind of had to stop the song like mid-song. And there was a crowd injury right in the first row, which I remember like a long pause, and like even the band members were like, hey, like let's help this person here. Let's get this person some assistance. Can we make a path? They were trying to do what they could to like let people know, hey, we need help down here. So they didn't finish the song and they didn't restart it, probably because of tight time constraints and stuff. But they did finish up their set with a song called Throne. So that was pretty cool. Like I said, I didn't know much about Bring Me the Horizon. Now, my buddy who I went to the show with, he did. He was like, oh yeah, I've seen these guys a couple of times. I almost want to say I thought I maybe seen them open up for a band throughout my last few years of going to a lot of concerts. But I'd have to look up my records because they didn't stand out to me as far as like a name, but it just seems like, I don't know. I'd have to look at my records. But then now the co-headliner on the red stage, which by this time I wasn't sitting way far back underneath that shelter. Towards the end of Bring Me the Horizon set, we went ahead and started making our way up towards the front on the red stage side. So Bring Me the Horizon was on the gold stage side, right to the left. We made we got up there pretty good, and then we kind of waited. Because once Bring Me the Horizon finished, all the people that were Bring Me the Horizon fans right in front of the red stage was like, they backed out. So we then even got closer for Slipknot. We wanted to get as close as possible for Slipknot. And we were not too far away from the stage. There's 9 of them up there on the stage playing different instruments and various items that they're banging on and stuff to make their tunes. It's a very interesting show for Slipknot that they did that. It was really cool. First song out they did was People Equal Shit, Eyeless, Disaster Piece. And then the fourth song was the song that I came in on the show that I don't own rights for, Before I Forget. One of my favorite Slipknot songs, definitely. Custer, Psychosocial was number 6. Another one of my favorite Slipknot tunes. Very awesome. The Heretic Anthem, Unsainted, Wait and Bleed, Duality, Spit It Out. And then they finished up their set with Surfacing. Heard that The Devil in I was in the set list. Why it got skipped over or not played, I don't know. It's just what I heard was that The Devil in I was in the set list, but they didn't play it. So, but it was still a good set list. I don't know what happened with The Devil in I there, but great set list. Slipknot rocks. It's the first time I got to see Slipknot. Awesome. I'm so glad I got to do that. And then we're going to finish up the show from the gold stage, which of the 85,000 people, I would probably say 60 to 65,000 of them were in front of the gold stage at the end, because there was, on one of the smaller stages, they did have an ending band on those stages too. But the crowd was so long and deep for System of a Down. And that's the headliner of the show. So they're going to play the longest And they did. They played, we got 27 tunes that they played. Real quick, too, almost forgot. Slipknot's brand new drummer, made his debut at Sick New World. So that was pretty cool also. Shout out to Joey Jordison. He was the former drummer for Slipknot. He passed away a few years back. Very sad. But they have a new guy. And this guy, he was fabulous. Tore it up. And, fits right in with the band. Did a great job. And it was cool that they debuted him at such a festival like that. That's cool as hell. But like I said, now we got System on the stage. They still got their 4 original members. Like I said, we're not going into a whole lot of names for this show because of time constraints. I want to make sure we just talk about the set list and kind of a little bit of the festival experience. First song out for System was X, Into Sweet Pea. The Prison song. The 4th song was Holy Mountains. Then they did the Soldier Side intro into BYOB, which Bring Your Own Bombs, for those of you who know. And then the first time they played Inner Vision since 2019 live. So that was pretty cool. They did kind of like the next song was they did Dreaming, but they just kind of did like a breakdown part only. They didn't really play like the whole song. Kind of like gave you a little verse of Dreaming in a different fashion that they do in their studio album. Kind of like let you know, like, hey, we're gonna acknowledge this song, but we're really not gonna play the whole fucking thing for you. Cool, man. Cool. Whatever. Like I said, at this point in the festival, between the shows I had Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday. All day Saturday, my body was just physically just beat up. So, I was just ready to, let's get this set over with and jam as much as we can, and then get to the car. Like I said, next year if we do it, I don't know if I'll be doing the pre-concerts the days before, the Thursday and the Friday before. If I do, it's not going to be general admission where I'm standing up. Yeah, it's a lot. Song number 9, Needles. Into Deer Dance, Radio Video. And then the next 2 songs, Bubbles and Qbert, were done for the first time live since 2015. Into Hypnotize, and then a song that they have an acronym for. It's ATWA, is acronym for Air, Trees, Water, and Animals, or All the Way Alive, depending on who you talk to in the band. I can't make this shit up. That was part of my research. So see, sometimes my research isn't shit. It's still confusing research, but it at least you got something out of it. Anyway, 16 was Bounce. 17 was Suggestion. Into Psycho. Chop Suey, which for those of you who remember, Chop Suey is one of the songs that really put them on the map. As crazy as the song is, it was really popular. So, number 20. They did a little dedication to Joey Jordison, the original drummer for Slipknot here. This song is called Lonely Day. It's a brilliant System of a Down song. It really is. It's kind of a sad, depressing rock tune, but it's just kind of it's one of them songs that makes you really think about sometimes not some happy stuff, So, but they did it. And then 21 was Kill Rock and Roll, which that was the first time they did that live since 2017. And then they're going to do Lost in Hollywood, Aerials, Genocidal Humanoids, War, Toxicity, and then they finish up with the song I believe was their first single they ever released, was called Sugar. That's sugar, for those of you who didn't understand my System of a Down way of saying sugar right there. If you watch the video or listen to the song on YouTube or whatever, you'll understand what I'm saying that for, how I'm saying that like that, why I'm saying it, you know, whatever. No, I don't have any wish lists for any bands because it was just so many tunes overall. I got to see 10 full band sets at this festival. Awesome time. I like the one-day festival. Come on in, hit you with all kinds of shit, get the fuck out. One day. You don't come back the next day or the day after. It's one day, you get one shot, and then you get to go fuck home. That's the way I like to do it. Nice and simple. Easy peasy. Plus with my job, I can't take a whole lot of time off like that because I don't get a whole lot of time off. And I like to save my time off to go back home to visit family in Illinois, where I'm originally from. So we're going to go and check out. Got the Slipknot Fungal Pop. I got my buddy Mr. Blue Sky. It's kind of a light crowd, light up here today. We're just trying to get through life right now. Dealing with some stuff still, of course, but we're going to get through everything. And it's been a good... it was a great festival. I can't wait till next year. For those of you who, have a chance to save up some money till then to come out to Vegas and do that, it'd be a really cool trip for you. You'd like it. You come out, you do the festival on a Saturday, come out like on a Friday, get settled in Friday, you do the festival on Saturday, and you rest Sunday before you go home Monday. Just saying. Think about it. Save up your money. It's fun. Like I said, I did the VIP. It was right around $750 after tax and fees. Yeah, I know you're thinking, no, it's pretty expensive. Yeah, but I've seen 10 bands, like 10 cool bands that I wanted to see, and I had a good time. Faster access to food, drink. The restrooms were air conditioned on our side and the VIP side, instead of just old shit boxes that general admission had. There's a difference, folks. There's a difference. So don't let anybody try to tell you there's not. You're hearing it here first. There's a difference. That was the second anniversary, the second annual Sick New World Festival, from what I understand. I didn't go to the first one, obviously, because this is the first one I went to. But I plan on going to the third, and hopefully many, many on to the future. You know, you gotta pace yourself. So I'm gonna get out of here. I got a lot more rocking to do, bitch. I want to get in the shower, go see family, get out in the sun a little bit today, go eat a nice lunch. We'll fucking do a lot more rocking to do, bitch. We got a lot more going on. A lot more shows coming up, so we got a lot more rocking to do, bitch. Be good to each other, love each other. And I'll talk to y'all later. Night, night. Get the ball tight. With all your mate.